are some the sorting steps that we have for you guys. But again, sorting can be it doesn't have to be like this. What I'm showing you is what we would normally do in an organization if we launch it. Pero sa mga sarili-sarili ninyong bahay, kung may kanya-kanya kayong ways ng pag-sort, then that's perfectly fine. No? I will respect how you would want to sort your things. As long as you sort. Okay, the first step in a more clean and clutter-free life is to sort. Okay, so how do we sort? Number one, in the organization, you launch the red tagging program. Okay. Pangalawa, you identify the red flag targets. Ibig sabihin, kunwari si Ma'am Kazel, sa kanya yung corner niya maraming kalat. Yung likod niya na maraming tambak ng basura. So identify, hindi naman basura, maraming tambak ng gamit. So identify na itong area na to ay for red tagging. Pero saan mo ilalagay sa inyong work area? Saan ka maglalagay muna ng areas where you can relocate these items? Kailangan po pag nag-red tag, pag nag-sort kayo, di ba may box ka na rin ng diretso kung sa basura ba siya, sa recycle ba siya, sa donation box ba siya, ganon. So kailangan ma-identify nyo rin po yan sa inyong organization. Next, set a red tag criteria. Katulad ni kunwari ni Ma'am Rochelle, what is identified as patapon na? What is identified na pang-recycle? What is identified na dapat itago pa ulit? So kunwari si Ma'am Rochelle, may mga paperwork siya, marami. Ano dun yung dapat itatabi? Alin yung dapat itatapon na? So you have to identify that as well. So kunwari si Ma'am Kazel, as I mentioned, what is defined as for repair? Yung swivel chair na isa lang ang sirang gulong or itapon na pag sirang-sira na or for repair pa ba siya? Okay? So the red tag criteria is up to the organization kung paano nyo siya ilo-launch or paano yung criteria nyo for throwing things or for reassigning things. Kayo naman in your personal lives, ano ba ang patapon sa inyo? Year 1990, near 2018 and older? Ano pa bang patapon sa inyo? Yung letters ng crush nyo nung high school or letters ng crush nyo nung college? Diba? Yun yung mga criteria na minsan pinag-iisipan nyo rin hanggang saan nyo itatapon or ipapa-stay. Next is attach the tags. In this case, just use a masking tape as I mentioned. But in your personal lives, you don't need to tag it. No, literally, you don't need to tag it. You just sort through it and throw it. Ganun lang po siya. And then in the organization, if you're doing red tag in your own teams, evaluate the red tag items. Yun na nga, kung pang remove, recycle, repair, or reassign. And finally, document the results. In your own organizations, dapat po naka-audit. Sir Bernie, Sir Raymond, lalo na po kayo nasa mga warehouse ang inyong minamanage. Kung may itatapon po kayo, kung may ipapa-repair, kung may ipapa-recycle, lahat ito gamit ng opisina or gamit ng organization. So dapat nakadokumento kung ano yung kung saan napupunta ang mga bagay-bagay. Kasi ma-audit din po kayo or baka hanapin po sa inyo yan ng procurement. Okay? Any questions for me? So I'm just double checking, Ma'am Karen, especially for your organization, this 5S system is really just personal, no? Hindi naman siya ilo-launch sa buong Eton. Tama ba?
Yes po.
Pero, ini-expect kayo ng boss ninyo na i-apply nyo rin yung 5S bilang admin assistants kayo. I-apply nyo na yung 5S sa mga sarili ninyong areas. Tama po.
Areas, yes. Yes.
May plano ba na i-launch siya eventually sa lahat?
Ay, wala pa po akong idea about that.
Okay. Okay, that's understood. So, the only reason why I'm asking is because kung ilo-launch man siya sa lahat, ma'am, at least may idea na kayo how it's really supposed to be done in an organized level. Okay? So kayo naman, since personal initiative ang 5S sa inyong mga buhay, no need to literally red tag. Okay? So here are some sorting actions or sorting action items kapag nagre-red tag ka. Let's have Ma'am Jerilyn, pakibasa na lang po lahat with feelings.
Sorting action items. Look around the workplace along with colleagues to discover and identify items which are not needed and not necessary to complete work. Develop criteria for disposal for not needed items. Take before photographs wherever it is required. An effective method for recording progress is to tag the items not needed. This visual of the not needed items is often called right tag.
Okay. So, di ba kahapon, take ko na kayo ng pictures yesterday, no? So, that was to give us an idea kung kamusta ang inyong mga sariling mga areas at as of yesterday. So, tingnan natin kung may nag-improve. Okay? Let's have Ma'am Nicole, pwedeng pakibasa po. Ito po very important lalo na sa inyo, no? Pag kayo ay nagtatry mag-decide kung itatapon ba, ire-recycle ba, or kung saan ba dadali ng mga item. So, Ma'am Nicole, please read with feelings.
Number 5, while red tagging, ask these questions. Is this item needed? Is it still working? Second, is it serving its purpose? If it is needed, it is it needed in this quantity? Fourth, if it is needed, how frequently is it used? Fifth, if it is needed, should it be located here? Six, who is ultimately responsible for the items or item? Seven, are there any other not needed items cluttering the workplace? Last is are there tools or material left on the floor?
Okay, thank you. So, ito po, tandaan ninyo, ito yung mga bagay na kailangan masagot ninyo personally sa inyong mga workspaces. Okay? Napansin ko kahapon, maraming papel. Okay? So, are these, una akong tanong, maraming papel, tapos, yung iba nakapatong sa in and out tray. Hindi mo alam kung alin ang pang in at ang pang out. 'Di ba? At ang iba, yung naka-file naman, pero there's just so much paper around, lying around. Baka yung iba dyan ay scratch paper nila lamang. 'Di ba? Yung iba dyan ay baka outdated items na. So these are things that you want to check also when you are red tagging. Okay? Let's have Ma'am Kazel. Nandyan po ba kayo? Please read.
Hi, ma'am. Number 6 po.
Go ahead.
Find a holding area to put red tag item. If it is difficult to decide whether an item is necessary or not, put a different tag and segregate it in the holding area. Classify the items by frequency of use. Item or equipment used are by hour or day by day should be kept within arm's reach of the point of use. Item or requirements used once a week or once a month should be put within the work area. Items or equipment used less frequently should be stored in a more distant location.
Okay. Thank you very much, ma'am. So, let's call on... Ay, sorry, Ma'am Kazel. Tama, last na yun. Sige, let's call on si Rochelle. Tanungin ko, ikaw, Rochelle, what item do you have that you think should be kept within your reach, and what item do you have that should be kept Kasi used once a month lang siya or used less frequently. Sa office ha. So ano yung isang item na meron ka na madalas mong ginagamit na dapat malapit sa'yo at ang item na hindi mo naman madalas gamitin kaya pwede na siyang itago for now.
Um, First, the frequent tool that I use is my stapler, always,
Okay. Mhm.
every minute. And then the other tool is, one lang ba, ma'am?
Awan muna. Mm-mm.
Okay. The other one that I can be kept away from me, I think, my tape dispenser and my puncher. Usually use
Oh,
them if needed lang.
okay. There you go. So yung mga yan, minsan nasa bottom, no? Nasa baba ng inyong pedestal. Minsan nasa pinakalikod pa kasi hindi naman madalas gamitin ng puncher. Hindi naman madalas gamitin ng tape dispenser. Pero ang stapler, madalas sa unang level ng inyong metal cabinet. Diba? So yan ang isang example. Also, another example, let's have Ma'am Karen. Aside from your office essentials, anong ibang items sa office ang pwedeng nakitago na lang muna or um, madalas or pwedeng madalas gamitin kaya nakalabas mas malapit sa'yo?
Office essential, non-office essentials, siguro yung
Sige,
nakita
ma'am.
nyo nga yung aking mga makeup sa gilid. So,
Okay.
kailangan siya,
Okay.
wala talaga.
Oo.
Ayun. So, yung ano ko naman, laging nandito dapat talaga. Yung office essential ko is laptop and calculator. Kasi
Okay.
nagko-compute ako everyday. Yes.
Yeah, so calculator, yes, dahil madalas mong
Yes.
gamitin. Siguro
Yes.
yung mga makeup mo, siguro start
Yeah.
lang ng day, tapos end ng day. Hindi mo naman siya parating gagamitin every
Yes.
hour na nasa office. So
Mm-mm.
that's an example. Thank you very much. Let's move on to 12. So let's continue.
Sorting action items. Number 12. Unneeded or unnecessary items should be stored in the holding area. 13. Individual departments should each have a holding area. 14. A holding area should be clearly visible and clearly marked to assure visual control of items.
Ayan. Thank you very much, sir. So holding areas, meaning spaces for certain spaces for certain things, no? What are your holding areas in your own areas as in your own place, Sir Bernie? Saan mo nilalagay ang mga bagay-bagay lalo na sa inyong hanger?
Sa amin po ma'am, may mga imarip item po kaming nakasegregate na. Yung mga bagay na hindi na talaga magamit sa eroplano, yung mga parts ng eroplano, doon namin i-arrange sa mga imarip ma'am. At saka dinalagyan po yan ng label. Pag hindi na siya gamit ma'am, nagtataging kami ng condemn tag. Red tag yan sa amin. Pero yung serviceable pa siya, yellow card ang ginagamit namin yan ma'am. Service tag.
Oh,
Nasa,
okay.
nasa stock room ko yan inilagay. Tapos yung repair namin ma'am, ibang section naman yan inilagay. Nakataging yan ng green. So repairable tag ang ginagamit namin.
Okay, that's good.
Yung hindi talaga namin makilala ma'am yung parts, yung hindi talaga ma-identify, nagtataging kami ng white. Ang
Okay,
ibig
that's
sabihin
good.
po yan is i-identify pa yung parts kung whether serviceable ba siya or condemn na talaga.
Condemn, meaning tatapon.
Yes po, yung condemn ma'am, ilalagay na namin talaga yan sa isang para ma-dispose na siya ma'am. Kasi gamit po yung mga bakal, may bibenta pa namin.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, that's good. So, ganun din. Thank you, Sir Bernie, for sharing sa real estate. I think ganun din, no? Kunwari, yung mga na-pull out na mga gamit, I'm sure marami kayo niyan sa admin, na-pull out na gamit, yung mga tenants na hindi nagbabayad, na na-foreclose yung mga unit. Di ba, Ma'am Karen, may ganun kayo? Sa mga offices din.
Yes. Yes.
Oo. Sa offices din, yung mga hindi naman inabandona, pero hindi na gamit na hindi na nagagamit, dapat may area kayo na you pull it out, pero huwag niyong hahayaan na nandun forever. Dapat in 1 month, pa-dispose na rin yan. Kasi naintindihan ko na pag naglinis kayo, nagtag kayo, iipunin nyo. Pero hindi dapat, kasama yan dapat sa inyong guidelines na it can only stay for 1 month or for 2 weeks. Dapat ma-pull out na rin paghanap na kayo ng mover or ng mga tao na magde-dispose nitong mga items na yun. Okay? Here are additional sorting action items. May I ask Ma'am Jerilyn? Pwede pong pakibasa?
Number 15, ma'am. 19. So display pictures of items and place it on a public board visible to all. Responsibility for the holding area should be assigned to some at the beginning of sorting activity. 17, the items in holding area should be kept for 3 or 4 months. If the items are not needed for work, then the items can be disposed. It's always necessary to verify plans to dispose of items with anyone who have been using these items in the past or are presently using the same or similar type of items. 18 items should be moved to a company level holding area before final disposal of the items. Then 19, the facility manager or an authorized person has to evaluate the items.
Ayan. So kung magwa one time, big time sort, dapat ma-check muna ng facility manager yung inyong mga items. Okay? So that's, if you do this in a big level cleanup. Okay? So yeah, that's just a reminder. Okay? 20, disposal should be done in either the following ways. Move to other departments or sections where the items are required. You can sell some of the items to the sell some of the items outside the company or discard and haul away. So yan yung 4 R's na pinakwento ko, no? So you can remove, you can recycle, you can repair, you can reassign. And dispose all items which are broken or have no value. So please, dear friends, kung yung mga bote-bote ninyo ay wala ng laman, huwag nyo nang hayaan na nandiyan lang. I-recycle nyo na po siya. Okay? And please take an after photo wherever it is required. Okay? So yan po yung unang mga items for sorting. Okay. So this is just an example of a red tag form kung sakaling kayo ay magko-community or office-wide red tagging program.